What's going on, guys? Bringing you a solo Athena kill on the first and so far only raid boss from Borderlands 1.5, the Invincible Sentinel. You activate this raid boss version simply by accepting the mission. It's called The Greatest Story Ever Told, and it's on the Concordia bounty board. I didn't know about this until I'd already accepted the mission. I didn't even know there was a raid boss version, but it was straight after I'd beaten the Sentinel on normal. So I was just like, hell yeah, and just went straight back. So I had all the exact same weapons that I was using for the original version, which I'll get to that in a second. But you'll get all the usual warnings that you shouldn't attempt it alone and that you'll die, yada yada yada. As usual, it's perfectly feasible just to do this on your own. Like every raid boss to date, it is possible to solo it. And as I said, I did it using the exact same equipment that I use on the original Sentinel, which basically comprises of 2 level 16 guns. Now, I don't know whether the raid boss itself isn't that difficult, whether the laser guns are just overpowered, or whether it's just that there is less difference between the levels at this point, but it did seem a tad odd to me that I was using a level 16 gun to kill a level 28 raid boss. I can't imagine that going so well against someone like Verastus in Borderlands 2. Nevertheless, it worked quite well, and the fight isn't any different itself. They just gave the Sentinel more health. This means you'll likely run out of ammo at some point. If you're clever, you will have upgraded your backpack so that for whatever weapon you're using, you have the most amount of ammo carrying capacity before the fight. I'm stupid and I only thought to do this afterwards, so for this entire fight, I'm using the default amount of laser carrying capacity. So I'm running out of ammo quite a lot, but the basic strat was to jump backwards in a circle around the outside and just shoot forward. Because the Sentinel will basically kind of chase you around the outside, and then until you take off the shield, at which point it will, go back to the middle or whatever. And in some elemental state, it like jumps up in the air and shoots at you. It has a few attacks, but basically it will try and follow you. But ammo spawns from the little holes in between the rock pillars around the outside, so you can constantly keep restocking your ammo this way. And you just pick that up as you go. As Athena, whenever your Aspis is up, make sure to just go right up to his face and just shoot it. You get some good damage in. And if you have Rend, melee it, so you can get some more bleed damage. And that's also how I regen health. And depending on your character, like all raid bosses, all you need is a consistent way to deal damage, a consistent way to regen health, and a basic strategy to avoid taking a huge amount of damage at one time. With those 3 things, you will win. Guaranteed. That's all you really need for any raid boss. You just need to know, you just need to be familiar with how the raid boss works, and you need a good build, and then you're done. You may not get it first try. There's always some kind of bullshit which can happen which you won't be ready for. You'll suddenly get hit and all your health will go, and then you'll just get caught awkwardly. There's nothing to get second wind off. Any number of things. That said, remember, always try and keep one of those little guardians alive if you think you might go down, just so you always have a second wind. You'll have to do both parts of this boss again and again. Electric is a good way to take off the shield. You'll see from this video I'm using electric to take off health as well in the first half of the boss. If you've got a fire weapon, probably use that instead, and you'll probably have a lot shorter fight than I did. As for the second part of the boss, when he gets all big, I found a shotgun, even for the raid boss version, is extremely deadly to his health. Once you've got that shield off and you're just shooting him in the face, shotgun seem to work really well. And to get to know his attacks, because some of them allow you just to walk right up to him, and he just won't hit you, or he's got a long charge up time. And just get right up, right under his face, and just shoot up straight into him, kind of like you could do with the warrior in his chest. If you take advantage of the points where you can get good damage in, your fight will be so much shorter. Another 2 things to note: in the first half of the boss, when he's all small, the blast he puts out in between elemental states is a huge amount of damage. It will take off like all your shield and all your health down to, I think for me it was like 17, 20. Whereas normally you could hide behind the pillar to avoid the damage. In the raid boss version, this didn't seem to work. And the only time I actually managed to avoid this damage was by double jumping while behind the pillar. Not sure if the game is inconsistent or whether it's a kind of raid boss buff, but yeah, play it extra safe during those blasts, or like me, you'll be scrambling for health afterwards. Secondly, as you'll know if you killed the Sentinel normally already, when it becomes Electric Elemental. This is when it's all big in the second half like now. Electric attacks do very little damage to its shield. It takes a lot longer, but I just had to use the shotgun that I use for its health. Electric, it's like really resistant to it, even against its shield. Other than that, pretty fun. It's like Pyro Pete in that it's the same boss, but healthier. But it is a lot more fun in my opinion. And unlike Pyro Pete the Invincible, it actually dropped me a good legendary. It's going to take me a while to find it, I'm not going to lie. It's right there. It's right there, it's on the left. There we go. The Black Hole Shield is pretty good as a melee character, so I was happy to see it. Very powerful Nova Shield, and it creates like a singularity when it's depleted, so it draws people into you, then it just wipes out all their shields. And you can start meleeing them a lot easier, so very fun for my character. You'll also get a buttload of XP, which is why we're doing it really. It's a really nice way to round things off before starting True Vault Hunter. It's pretty much guaranteed to put you up a level or two. Anyway, that about wraps it up for this video. Leave a like if you watched this far, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.